Hey guys, this is going to be some more back issues. I think I said in my last video that I had a show coming up, so I wasn't going to be buying any back issues, but some things came up. I went to some shops and I bought some stuff. That show still hasn't happened. It's coming up on this coming Saturday, so the next back issue video will probably be from that. I have my list together of stuff I'm looking for, so I'm going to start with a few eBay purchases and then go through some various things I picked up at some shops over the past couple of weeks. Nothing super amazing in this haul, but some stuff that I am looking for. I was looking for nonetheless. Starting with, like I said, some eBay stuff. Ms. Marvel number 9, which is the first appearance of Deathbird, who I don't know a whole lot about, but I'm working my way through a lot of X-Men first appearances. And this is X Factor number 24, the first appearance of Archangel. This is the last of the X Factor key books that I needed in this little run. I think I almost have 1 through 30 complete. I just need number 23, I believe, which is Archangel's cameo. And then I'll have like the first 30 issues of X Factor complete. Then I'm moving on to some early X-Force stuff. But in addition to those, I picked up, this came out 2 weeks ago. If you don't know, Marvel's doing these Hasbro variants right now. This is the Uncanny X-Men one, which is a cover swipe of Uncanny X-Men 201. And then the all-new X-Men one, I like a lot better. This is all-new X-Men number 33, which, of course, is a cover swipe of X-Men number 1. I think these are really cool. I don't normally do variants and stuff like that, but I really had to. Plus, I was able to get them for just over cover price. I think maybe like $6 a piece. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with those. Plus, those are 2 series that I'm really enjoying right now. So, that's all for the eBay stuff. I really haven't been doing eBay a whole lot. I don't know, I'm sick of paying over what I can find in shops, plus there's not a whole lot of stuff I'm looking for back issue wise, so I'm more just going into shops and finding random things. So, but anyway, next was Halloween Comic Fest, which I think was it last weekend or the week before? I think it was last weekend. I went into a shop and I picked up a few books. It was kind of an accident that it happened to be Halloween Comic Fest day, but I picked up Afterlife with Archie and Rachel Rising, both of which I've read, but I wanted to get the Halloween Comic Fest versions of those. And then I picked up Kitty Pryde and Wolverine, number 1 through 6. Number 1, which is the first appearance of Ogun. If you don't know, he is this dude, Wolverine's samurai mentor. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. After reading Death of Wolverine, Ogun and Kitty Pryde appear in Death of Wolverine, and there was some talk about some stuff that happened prior, and I sort of just assumed, I knew that he was in this Kitty Pryde and Wolverine miniseries, so I assumed that stuff sort of happened in here. So I decided to pick these up because I wanted to read it, and sure enough, I was right. Next, got Alpha Flight number 1, which is the first appearance of Puck, I believe. Maybe other characters, I'm not entirely sure. That's a series that I have no intention of picking up any more of other than number 1. And then the 2 bigger books that I picked up from that shop were X-Men number 78. Of course, that we're in reprint territory with that one. I have no idea what it's reprinting. And then this is X-Men number 98, another one of the big ones off my Claremont list. It's a little water damaged at the top. It's in the perfect grade for me. I think I paid $8 for it, which is pretty good for these early Claremont issues, especially like 94 through 100 seem to be giving me some big issues. Actually, all the lower ones under 120 are pretty ridiculous. So I'm happy to pick them up when I can. That's going to be my focus this coming weekend at that show. I can usually find way better deals on Silver Age X-Men and early Claremont issues when I'm at some sort of convention type setting. So we'll see. And then on Wednesday, after I went to my normal shop, I decided to go to another one and pick up some books. Also grabbed this Psylocke Toy Biz. I picked up the Archangel one. This is a different line. I have no idea when this came out, 96 maybe. But I'm slowly, getting into X-Men toys and stuff. I think this was like $4, which it goes for about that on eBay. But Psylocke's one of my favorite X-Men characters, maybe my favorite female X-Men character. So had to grab that. Plus some stuff I picked up at that shop. Wolverine and the X-Men #1. I've actually started reading that in trade, and I really enjoy it. Plus #1 is pretty cheap. So Uncanny X-Force #2. One of my favorite X-Men runs of all time. I have the omnibus, slowly putting together the single issues. They had #4 as well. I found it in a dollar bin, but the thing was just jacked. #4 is the money book in this run, the really, really popular cover. But I couldn't even justify paying $1 for it. It was in such bad shape, so sadly had to leave it behind. Magneto #1. This is the Scotty Young baby variant. I have the normal cover. I don't really like the normal cover all that much. I don't know. I think I have it in this box right back here. I was not a fan of the normal cover, and I also picked up the animal variant when it first came out. So now I have 3 of the original covers to Magneto #1. I don't know how many different covers they did for that book. I'm sure there was some more rare variants, which I probably won't be getting. But also picked up another copy of X Factor #19 for $1. I think it's probably in better shape than the one I have. And then probably the biggest book in this this haul video, which is not massive by any stretch, but Wolverine #1, probably very fine shape. It was I finally found one at a price that I was willing to pay, and now the struggle is putting together the beginning of this Wolverine run. It seems like the first 10 issues are all jacked in price, and I don't know if it's been that way for a while, because I honestly haven't been looking for them for a while, but I seem to be finding them between like $8 and $12 a piece at multiple shops. I'm assuming that it's not some sort of anomaly if multiple shops have them for that much, but we'll see. Like I said, that con this weekend, I should have an opportunity to pick them up for pretty good prices. And then finally, I went to a shop, when was this? Yesterday, and just picked up a bunch of dollar books. Wolverine #21, Phoenix: The Untold Story, which actually goes anywhere between like $6 and $10. This is a alternate ending to the Dark Phoenix saga, which I haven't read this yet, but I'm going to maybe tomorrow. But plus it also, there's some commentary by Claremont and John Byrne and stuff in there. And this is a wraparound cover, but I have it bagged. Of the hot book that right now, this is Iron Man #304, the first appearance of the Hulkbuster Iron Man armor, which was in the Avengers movie. I find it kind of ridiculous that this book's so expensive already, but I was able to find it at this shop in a dollar bin, so I decided to grab it. Probably fine shape, but for $1 I couldn't leave it there. I've been looking at every shop that I went into this week. I looked, and every single one, this one was missing out of that entire run of Iron Man, so yeah, it's definitely catching on. A couple X-Forces, #2, which is actually my first copy of that, surprisingly, and then #8. I'm going to be trying this following weekend to be trying to put together an early X-Force run. I think I have 1, 8, and a couple in the 20s and 30s. So #11 is the one I'm really looking for, Domino's first real appearance. And then the rest of this stuff is all Uncanny X-Men, and they were all $1. So slowly checking things off. This is number 294, part of Executioner's Song, and 295, both the polybagged versions. I need to find the unbagged versions so I can read them. Next is 313, Gambit cover. 319, Psylocke and Archangel. And this is one that I was really happy to find, one I've been looking for a while. Been watching it on eBay. Seems to go anywhere between 10 and 15, depending on the condition that it's in. This is Uncanny X-Men number 350, the holographic Gambit cover. It's also a wraparound, but it's bagged. I've also been looking for, what is it, 378, I believe, one of the Apocalypse issues, and that's picked out everywhere as well. That'll be one that I'm looking for this weekend too. 361, another Gambit cover. A bunch of Gambit covers in this bunch. And then X-Men Annual number 13, part of Atlantis Attacks. I don't know what part it is and what other books are part of it, but anyway, that's all the books that I picked up over the past week. Like I said, nothing super mind-blowing, but some stuff that I was looking for, and some stuff I'm happy to cross off the list. This coming weekend, it's going to be X-Men heavy again. Really trying to knock out some Uncanny X-Men and some other X-Men key issues and stuff. Honestly, outside of the Uncanny X-Men run, there aren't a whole lot of X-Men keys I still need to get. There are, honestly, there's very few, so I'm pretty happy to be making some good progress on some X-Men stuff that I've been looking for. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. No more back issue videos until probably next Sunday, and on Wednesday I may or may not have a new book video, depending on how many books come out this week. I haven't had the chance to look ahead yet. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon.